Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, Handy Andy on Demand, our small 2-hour repair company that we started last year for all those little things. But today we're out here in Bridgemill. We're up here in Canton at least once a week now, and we have been for quite a while. So this house may look familiar to some of you if you've been up in this area, but our client bought this house last year, and we're catching up on some things that just need to get done. So one of the reasons people use this, we do a little bit of everything, and we wind up troubleshooting for people. So he's got some erosion issues and some water drainage issues. So on this downspout right here at the left corner of the small garage, we're going to extend that pipe down to the ground a little bit more here, put a bead elbow on it so it'll drain this way and come down the driveway towards the street. It's gonna be hard to see it in this video, but this master bathroom window, I swear every house in Bridgemill has had the same issue with these windows, and we fixed them all. You're not gonna be able to see it in the video, but the left and right frame and mold are rotted. And then the sash, which is the wood that actually holds that glass in place, is rotted through on the left and right sides. This was an investor house. It was in foreclosure for a while, and then some investors bought it, and they just kind of quickly put it together. And it's so funny because they painted over rotted wood, and they spray painted all the house, but they forgot the rear chimney. On this downspout here, we're just going to leave it and let it drain the way it is. And then across the front over here, and my guys hate projects like this, they really do. But we're going to catch this downspout, this one, and there's one over by the sidewalk, and we're going to trench through his bushes here and get a pipe underneath, 4-inch drain pipe underneath the sidewalk, and we'll go around. This tree is dying anyway, so we're not worried about that cherry tree. We're going to trench right between the bushes and that tree and run our new 4-inch drain pipe, and we'll have a clean out somewhere, probably right in this area right here, so we can once a year hit it with a high pressure hose. Otherwise, you know, you have these beautiful houses with all these angles and gables. You create a lot of drainage opportunities, and what do you do with the water? And it just looks like crap to have these drain pipes just dropping through. And if you extend them out to the yard and out to the street, the HOAs don't like that, and so you wind up with a mess of your front yard. It's such a beautiful home. So we'll connect these around the corner here, and then the guys will trench right down this line. We'll move the termite baits. We'll trench right down this line along the HVAC and pick up these couple of drains here. You don't want black corrugated pipe underground. You just don't want to do it. This stuff will clog. We get 1 or 2 calls a week from people that have flooded their houses, or got water inside the house because the gutter couldn't drain because this stuff clogs underground. These guys will be setting 4-inch schedule 40 pipe underground, PVC. And yeah, with age that pipe does get brittle, but it's not a pressurized line, so we don't really care. You see the slope and the topography here, it drains back naturally to that right corner. So that's what we're gonna do. We got a nice slope in here. We'll come right along the HVAC, and you see what it's doing, it's eroding. The moisture you have here is from his condensate line that needs to be just backed out along the house a little bit more. And he's got sprinkler heads in here and everything else. So we've got to be careful with what we're doing to come across here. And then we'll come down this line to this corner right here. Again, we'll do away with any of the black pipe. This piece back here, the one that you barely see coming out of the ground here, is a foundation drain. We just need to clear it. That's all. These 3 downspouts right here, this one, and this one, we'll trench it out a little bit, so there'll be a couple of Ys connecting these two, and then another Y further out connecting this corner, and we'll have a 4-inch pipe running in this direction here, whichever way is the easiest way for us to dig. But we'll be able to fold the lawn over, run our pipe, and fold the lawn back, so you really shouldn't notice much of anything here. It's got a great lot back here. It's gonna be hard. I can't really get it on the video, but you can kind of see where he's had water issues with the gutter. If you look up here, you will see some lightness behind that gutter, so it's pulled away. It's pulled away because it's clogged, and in this corner right here, this one, the fascia is rotted behind it. You just can't see it. We saw it from the inside of the house. So we'll take care of that for him there. But it's a beautiful house. If you don't manage your water, it'll manage you. And so this whole area of the house is starting to erode back here. You can see against the back of the house through here. And he's wanting to avoid that. And then back underneath the porch here, we'll go ahead and restain these posts. Originally this thing was just a deck, and then somebody came in and redid it, so you can see where this post was rotting. It's fine for now. He's got that all screened in. So we'll restain these 4 posts down here, clean them up. And then we do this for a lot of our people with screen porches. We'll just run screening up underneath here onto these joists and just staple it. Just keep the bugs and mosquitoes from getting in. That comes up all the time. He's got some really unusual mud bees or whatever. I don't know what they are. See if one flies by here. But all these little holes back here, these are from mud wasps of some sort. I've never seen them before. That bee's like 3 or 4 inches long. They're enormous. First thing I saw, I was like, oh my God, it's a killer hornet, right? But it wasn't. So up on here, we're not going to do anything about the deck right now, but just for your own edification, do not use this product. This is Deck RX. A lot of investors will use this stuff, or homeowners. It's really meant to be a one coat for wood that's kind of dry rotted, so they don't have to replace the decking. But what happens is, you put this coating on your deck, it can't breathe anymore. You can see where it doesn't hold up anyway. It's peeling off this step, but all in here, he's going to end up having to replace all the decking out here probably in the next year or two. In the screen porch area, we can save it. When it comes time to do it, we'll cut a threshold under this door, but he didn't have to do that now. Overall, the house is in great shape. I'm not sure what's going on with this corner right here, but we probably need to seal it. It's just a gap that they never filled. But we love these houses. I mean, Bridgemill, such a great neighborhood. Really lots of good people up here, and schools are great. I almost moved up here. But that'll give you kind of a walkthrough of what we have to do on this one. It's hard to see it from here. I don't know if I can show you, but he's got some vent boots across the front, across this addition up here that were never sealed. There's a brand new roof, but see, none of these vent boots are sealed. So if you could see it in the right light, where you see the bottom areas of these rectangles, these squares, they're unsealed. So every time it rains, that water's going underneath. It's going to rot the decking. My brother and I started this company 27 years ago. It's hard to believe that I'm that old, but I am. We do everything on houses that you can think of. The boys will need to caulk these doors. That was the other thing I forgot on this list. When you see stuff like this, see the black line in the frame right there, that garage door? Simple fix, just caulk it. If you don't, next year it'll be rotted. So stitching time saves 9, and that's really how we are with our customers. We'd rather save you money if we can, and really that's why we're so busy. These are tough times for a lot of contractors. We don't have that issue. If I had more suitable workers and I could multiply myself, we'd stay even busier. So be patient with us. You can reach us at 770-912-2829 in the office. Sometimes you get to me at 770-265-9017. I left this out of the video. This is the only window sash we saw that was rotted. See that wrinkling at the bottom up close? You can put your finger through it. So my brother will fix that. He's a master carpenter. When it does come time to paint, or if you're painting your own home, you see these sash points in the frame? These little pieces right here? If I can get my little finger right there. That's what's going to cost you money. See up here? And some of the windows need to be cut loose. We need to fill this piece right here so it doesn't rot. It's all little stuff, but the next time you paint your house, pay your painters a little bit extra to just go ahead and caulk and seal that stuff. If you see little round holes like this one in the caulk, see a little round hole right there? That's an ant living in there. So we need to, you know, he's got a pest control company, but we need to spot treat it and just caulk it and keep those guys out of there. I'm Andy. Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.